And what is your name?
No, don't start with me.
Don't start with you.
Okay. I don't know if I can even say. Hi, I'm Cherie Priest, and I write books and stuff. Today, I will be playing a dwarf assassin named Sneaky Von Fussington, which is kind of a rejected My Little Pony name, I think. But we had some drinks last night when we were rolling the dice, and there you go. And this will be a hoot. I'm very happy to be here.
Great.
My name is Rich Morris. I'm an artist. I do webcomics, most notably yet another fantasy gamer comic. I tonight, or this morning, will be playing Aria Deathweaver, a Drow necromancer of great power. Next.
Give me a clue.
Slate.
I'm Good.
I am Kelley Armstrong. Thanks, I write stuff. Today I am playing Moria. No last name because it's early. She is a elf ranger, and she has a pet kestrel who still needs a name.
I think you're up. Oh, he's looking at you. Hi, I'm Wesley Chu, and I write stuff. And today I am playing a Moppet, the Svirfneblin illusionist.
A gnome by any
You know
other
what, it's too many syllables for me to...
Gnome.
Gnome illusionist.
Are you saying it's too many syllables for you to Svirfneblin?
Yes, that is going to be my thing. I'm Michael J. Sullivan. I write fantasy, medieval fantasy and science fiction, and today I am playing Ogden the Axe, a brutish blue-skinned barbarian.
Half-drow.
Half-drow, yeah, okay. You would bring that up. Ah, see, we look alike.
Little blue dude.
Right? Yes.
Does he look serious?
Physique.
Physique, it is.
All right.
My name is Myke Cole. I'm the author of the military fantasy Shadow Op series, and I will be playing Ophius von Hohenstaufen, Knight Bachelor of the Divine Temple of the Golden Throne.
Knight Bachelor?
No, just let me explain. This is its title. It has nothing to do. It just means that I'm
Bachelor of the
Knight.
Night. No, we got it.
It's a lower ranking. It has nothing to do with my ability to attract members of the opposite sex.
No, he's actually
celibacy.
He's actually working on his master's in this.
No.
He met this girl at a temple. And
My name is Sam Sykes. I play Horse, the dwarf thief. I've seen some shit. I was a veteran of the Dwarf Wars, where I lost my good friends Johnny and Gimpy Lou.
And Lefty, apparently.
And Lefty. That was my foot. That was my favorite foot, in fact.
You'll notice if you zoom in on Horse, he's using a meat cleaver in one hand, and he has a peg leg. I'm pretty sure that's a magical peg that allows it to function just like a foot for game purposes.
Otherwise, this would be a pretty shitty thief.
When he's walking normally, it goes step thump, step thump. When he's moving silently, it's thump.
As long as it's that.
Thump.
We're all good.
Anyways, I suffer from occasional flashbacks, but I think I'm mostly feeling good. Like these days, it seems like a lot of possibilities are open to me, and I just thank God that that I just found this group of adventurers.
My name's Howard Tayler. I write and illustrate Schlock Mercenary, and I will be co-DMing this adventure, giving voice to
The voiceless.
Yeah, giving voice to those who have none.
Right.
Pete?
Hi, I'm Peter V. Brett, author of the Demon Cycle from Del Rey Books, and I will be official cat herder and dungeon master for this game. With Howard, I will be doing all of the narration and moving the story along and helping people with stats and dice, while Howard is all of the non-player characters. I've also been up for about 48 hours prepping this game, so hopefully it will be coherent. And
totally awesome.
I do have a slight cold, so I might be a little hoarse, but I want everyone to know that I will be Purelling the entire time to make sure that everything is
We have a little horse.
well done. Special thanks to Simon Black, who was our World Builders charity auction winner for this game. He had won a seat at the table, well earned, and because of some personal reasons he wasn't able to be here. We're all very sorry to miss it. Simon, sorry you're not here. Thanks so much for your donation and for your good spirit and your goodwill, and get better soon, man. All of you have been called deep underground to the marketplace of Mantal Dareth. Mantal Dareth is a very unique place, much like Switzerland. It is a neutral area between the Drow city of Menzoberranzan, the Duergar city where Cherie is from. Rich's character is from Menzoberranzan. We'll get to you. Wesley is from the Sverfneblin city of Blingdenstone. And Kelley, Myke, and Sam have all come from the surface. All of you have been summoned by your respective governments to go to this meeting place, knowing that you are going to be sent on a very specific raid in order to prevent a dark power from rising. That's pretty much all you know at this stage.
What I don't understand is why a government would entrust me.
They haven't entrusted you. They have entrusted Brother Ulf with magical items from his order that he needs to return in good stead.
Okay.
You owe Brother Ulf a blood debt for saving you from the Temple of Elemental Evil, and have pledged to follow him until you can repay the debt. Much to Brother Ulf's chagrin and disdain, the two of you have been in a lopsided adventuring duo for quite some time.
We won't say which side of the lot either of us are.
You've reached a point where you drive each other crazy, but deep down there's something there.
There's something there. There's a reason you're
it's like Lethal Weapon. Everyone, please silence your phones.
We're the odd couple.
We needed some theme music.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The good news, Brother Ulf, is that to your knowledge, since joining you, he has stolen nothing.
Except for your art.
Except your art. Except your art. Secret meeting is being conducted by...
Okay. Pull on into the middle of the amphitheater here. The guy with the hat is addressing you. My name is Aladin Theron. As you may or may not be aware, I've been keeping the peace, managing the marketplace here through means mundane and magical for well over a century, and it has come to my attention that we are under a great threat. One of my agents, Araya, has returned to me with some disturbing news. You're all out in the room now. You're all out into the...
Not on the dais, though.
Okay.
Araya, would you tell this august body gathered before us what it is that you've learned?
August. Very well. Ogden, follow me. I summon you to stand here.
Like I have a choice.
It has been brought to our attention that the high priestesses of Thoth, of House Bayern, are on the verge of bringing a physical...
Hoth?
Excuse me?
I just want to make sure I have the pronunciation correct. Hoth. Are we referring to the spider goddess, Hoth?
Her name is Thoth. In the language of our people, what you call it? Loth, I guess.
Lolf.
Savages. Right.
Lolf is always how we called it on the surface.
Savages. Anyway, the point is the high priestesses are on the point of creating a physical manifestation, a physical avatar of their goddess.
Of the goddess in question.
Yes. Into the prime material plane, and we are all in great danger. And that is why we've been brought together. All the divergent races are in great danger, because if they do, then the goddess will be on her plane controlling this physical avatar here, which will bring a great amount of magical energy to the Drow of Bayern, which will unbalance everything, and their first step, the next step after that will be to start wiping out their enemies. And that includes all of your people and mine. Indeed.
I'm going on record with fuck. That's my reaction.
Why should we on the surface believe that this Lolf, she's a spider? We all know spiders keep to the shadows. Why should we believe that we, in the light of the golden sun, should fear her? Let her have the Underdark. Let the shadow dwellers keep to the shadow dwellers. We on the surface will see to her should she show her face in the sun.
As I was saying, as usual, you've underestimated her power. Once she has an avatar on this world, she will be able to channel all her magical power with that of the Drow of Bayern, and they will be able to bring darkness to the surface. And then, where will
I
you
don't
be?
like magic. Magic bad.
Yes, dear.
Can I make a roll for self-awareness?
If you would like to roll a die,
I would.
Somebody has to be the first person to roll that die.
Roll to see if I am self-aware enough to understand that this is a quest.
You're doing a sentience?
What's
16.
your intelligence?
My intelligence is not great. It's 13.
Well, then you did
said
not.
it.
I did not achieve
If you roll it to exceed your intelligence score, you are not self-aware enough to realize that this
is that how this works in first edition?
You have to roll your number or under.
Oh dear.
I have to roll my number or under. So
If you're making it for an intelligence check,
to become self-aware.
I am not.
This is some deep shit.
Are we then all in agreement that we will get together under my command?
We are not.
And attack
We are
the
not.
band?
For centuries, we have. My people have striven against the Drow.
Striven?
Striven. Strove.
Is that correct use of the?
Don't look at me.
Striven is perfectly acceptable in some forms of Paladinese. Move on.
this is a very multilingual group. You're just going to have a little.
Striven against the darkness, and the dark elves of the Underdark are known for their duplicity. Let the shadow dwellers crawl to the surface. Let the rays of the golden throne cleanse and burn. We will drive them back into the Underdark. Why should we traipse?
Why are we listening to him? Let's go!
We've been told we need him.
Am I getting paid for this?
What?
Am I getting paid for this?
You're getting paid with freedom in your life.
To my understanding, each of you have been sent by your respective peoples with a healthy stipend, and I've also been led to understand
They gave
that
me a gem called Norbert.
All of you have been promised riches beyond dreams of avarice.
I just got a per
and
diem.
have been entrusted with magic items of your people in order to complete a quest. You're only now learning what the quest is.
Okay, I would like to roll.
You're just there because you're friends with.
You want to roll Dreams of
I
Avarice?
want to roll to express my keen distaste towards the Spirit Nebula.
You can't do that without
I
rolling?
think you can just do that without roll. You can just do that.
I want him to roll for emotional damage. Okay. I'm looking at him. I know you say you're a man,
All right, peg leg.
and now I cry.
My intelligence is 13, so awesome, dude. Let's go.
I'm pleased to see that at least some of the surface dwellers are on board with the peril we
Keep in mind,
face.
Kelley, your character has specialized all of her life in killing dark elves.
See?
You actually
Awesome,
get a
dude.
huge
Let's
bonus
go.
against it, and so you may be somewhat uncomfortable under the command of a dark elf on a particular adventure.
He doesn't have to know that.
She.
She doesn't have to know that.
I'm telling
Watch
you
your
for role-playing
pronouns.
purposes.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, dudette.
All right, I'm in until that guy starts another sentence with "let the," and then I'm out of here. That's
Or striven.
Why can't they
or
send the
striven.
army?
Next time he misconjugates a verb.
You have an army down here, right?
This is going to be a mission that requires more tactics and.
Less pedantic.
What proof do you offer? What proof do you offer that these high priestesses are doing what you say? How do you come by this knowledge? And why would you work against your own kind?
What more proof do you need than the fact that we're all standing here having this conversation?
It's a marketplace. That's where all we hang out.
They have good coffee here.
These priestesses of Thoth,
God
they've been against my own people. We, of course, are dedicated to she who must not be named, goddess of death. And we've been at odds for a very long time, and now they're upsetting the balance of power. They'll be coming after us first, and you next. Well, surface dwellers probably last, but that's after they've cast the entire world in darkness so they can swarm upon you and eat your souls.
So I turn to the wizard and ask, can you stand for this necromancer's...
Wizard's over here.
This is the only Starbucks.
That's me.
I'm talking to the figure.
Yep.
Can you stand? Will you stand witness for what this wizard cloaked in the bones of the dead
I think it's time.
is saying?
I want to know where the wizard shops. That sounds like a cool outfit.
Can I? Do I believe what this necromancer has been saying? And the wizard melts away rather disturbingly. And all of you hear in your heads, fools! Nothing can stop the goddess's rise. Your feeble plan will be for naught, and your souls will nourish the goddess in her first hours of life. And then, wearing a medallion, which she fiddles.
Everyone make a saving throw versus wands.
Yeah.
So
what?
we'll start with Sam. Go around the
Upper
table.
right-hand corner.
I heard
1d20.
swans and thought surely not.
And you need to roll higher than whatever your save versus wands is.
Horse. 13. My save is 9.
Then you made the save.
Fucking horse.
14 on 7.
Higher than?
Higher than. You beat it.
17 on 8.
Well done.
7 on 6.
Really? Squeaker.
18.
I got like a 1.
Of all of them, not you.
Yes!
9 on 7. I'm okay.
All of you feel a blast of power wash over you. You feel dizzy and disoriented, but you're able to shake it off, except for Ogden, who just starts reeling and wandering around and is unclear what is going on.
No one really noticed a difference in Ogden's behavior.
He did have kind of a blank stare to begin with. So,
You're holding the axe a little lower now.
No, I would notice.
Sounds like a metaphor.
No. Ogden needs
in a moment, perhaps.
Mr.
I will
Diaz,
step
are
in
you
front of
okay?
Sheriff Levlin, thus honoring my order's oath to defend the extremely short.
Okay, so the Mind Flayer fiddles with a little medallion at her breast.
It's
And, huh?
It's a her.
It was a he, I think.
It's a he,
Okay.
Sure.
chest, breast,
Yes.
You wouldn't know
whatever.
any different.
Okay.
It's a Mind Flayer.
Okay.
It doesn't matter much. Fiddles with this, and you guys feel a pulse of magic from behind these statuey things, which proceed to fall over,
Oh, what?
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
and a giant undead dragon
It escalated.
Undead?
has manifest in the room with you.
That's right.
Oh, goody.
That thing is huge.
And gooey.
I gotta get an angle on this.
I love how we're all just standing here taking pictures of
Pause while I would take pictures of the undead dragon.
Big target.
Except for Ogden, who has no idea what's going on. Everyone else is taking photographs with their smartphones at this moment.
Save versus Instagram.
That was my only offensive spell.
Everyone, we need to roll for initiative.
at this point, right? So that's a D6 in this version, yes?
Just one of us is rolling for the party?
Yes. Party rolls for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then I did
Then
roll
not me.
one.
He rolled a 1.
When you perform your action rolling the D20, that's like the baton of it is my turn, and then you pass it to the next person, so we can
It's
tell.
the conch from Lord of the Flies. So who's got the big D20 right now?
Mike does.
Okay.
I am drawing Righteous Wrath, which is my +5 Holy Avenger, and I am going for the Mind Flare on the assumption that if I take it down, the dragon will fall. How can I get an attack in the same turn? How close can I get?
You can start running for him,
how close
but
can
to
I
do
get?
so, you have to run past the dragon, which might
Over there.
give an attack of opportunity at you.
I'm going for the Mind Flare.
The Mind
regardless.
Flayer is wise enough to have positioned himself on the far side of the dragon.
All right, so
Okay.
The Mind Flayer is kind of safely behind one of its
Okay.
gigantic talons.
all right, well then I will not go behind the dragon because that would be cowardly. I go to all my battles from the front, so I get to about here.
But you are ignoring the dragon and going for the Mind Flayer.
Correct.
Okay.
Sprinting past the dragon.
All right.
This seems foolish.
Bravery, not intelligence. These are the hallmarks of my order.
As you go by, the dragon is 2 front claws and a snap, and that hurt quite a bit.
All right.
20 points of damage.
What?
20 points.
That'll learn you.
See? Do you see? Why didn't you fucking roll for self-awareness?
I see Mind Flare running out the door.
I was going to cast Improved Phantasmal Force and distract the dragon so the paladin can chase the...
He's undead.
Oh, is he?
What's he gonna do?
Is it... I can still
What are
distract?
you gonna do?
Does he operate by smell?
You fucking loser.
You don't have time to lecture every person on their actions.
Or if a magic user argue over the next step.
You're creating an illusion, right?
Yes,
What are you creating an illusion of?
Illusion of a big stone golem going, yeah, look at me.
Okay, fine.
we
A
can
big
do that.
stone golem going, "Urgh, look at me."
Hey,
Hey.
look at me.
Look at me, dragon.
The dragon does indeed look at the. But
Tactics.
But Brother Ulf has been knocked to the ground and is bleeding profusely from huge punctures in his plate mail armor. So he's in no position to run after anybody, but you probably have saved his life.
Look at your life. Look
So
at
I
what you
assume
have
that
done.
I am wandering, wiping the drool from my mouth and going, look,
Yes.
big birds. I'm just wandering
Pretty
aimlessly
glistening
In front of a
parrot.
dragon, yeah.
So he's gone. He's fucking out.
On to me. Is the Mind Flayer too far for me to use my bow?
It's the same round, and you had initiative. The Mind Flayer is fleeting, but you could shoot your bow at it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Shoot my bow.
totally got a beat on him.
Okay. This correct, eh?
Yes.
Haha, you'll never catch me!
Oh,
Way to go.
You get 2 shots. Roll again.
roll again.
Okay.
15.
And my bow is
I'm
plus,
close to 5.
plus a 3.
+3. So you
Plus
got
3
Plus
bow.
3 bow.
All right. So your worst shot hit a -12. So both shots hit.
Where die? 4,
And
2.
2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points total.
That's some serious damage.
serious damage, bro.
You don't play around.
Way to be more useful.
Both arrows.
You hear like a gurgling, and you see both of your arrows hit in.
You triggered his asthma. Victory is ours.
Okay, easy with those attacks because I can only make that noise a few times before I'm done.
Over to
Cherie?
you.
Over to me. Okay, well, that sounded like a pretty good course of action. How about we take some throwing stars to it? Yes?
Okay.
No? All right. I have
When
some
did
of
she get
those.
throwing stars?
Throwing
She's an
knives.
assassin dwarf. That's the sort of thing that dwarves would totally make.
Yeah.
We can throw pieces of metal at the enemy.
Stars.
All right, so twice. Okay, so one was a 3, and the other's a 1.
4.
4.
Both hit.
I love the sound effects with this game.
Yeah, so like dumb question. How much does it take to actually kill the thing, or do we know?
You don't
Can't
know.
know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we could see if it looked.
Yeah, like
It's clear.
Is it on its last leg?
Shot.
Is there blood?
Okay, here's the problem. From what you know of Mind Flayer physiology, the blood is sort of purplish. So are the robes.
There is some kind of oozing ichor going on.
Yeah.
And some gurgly screaming. Mind Flayers don't really have a mouth. They just have like a bunch of tentacles around their bottom of their face. So there's like a watery kind of gurgling.
I have the conch. Now, would Dispel Magic free Ogden from whatever it is he has? Do I know if that would work or not?
Yes, it will work.
You got it.
You are no longer disoriented. And,
me!
and you remember suddenly. What was your character's name? Arene? You remember Arene casting a spell on you earlier that to convince you to do her bidding, but now the effects of it seem to have washed off, and you're suddenly like, what was that magic? Like, I didn't want to do that, and then she did this, and now I had to do it. But she also rescued you and gave you lots of money and nice stuff.
You do
so
like nice stuff.
you can ponder that
You're an
for another
expensive
minute.
date.
Imagine yourself dumb and conflicted.
Exactly. Most of my life.
You've got the face.
You should consider, as your turn comes, that your protector who saved you from the Temple of Elemental Evil is on his back.
And did not use magic.
Yeah, I should consider that.
and not for the first time.
All right, Sam.
So how wounded does he look?
Who?
Like this asshole that I'm hanging around with?
He's got 2 arrows and 2 throwing stars.
No,
in
no,
his-
this guy.
This
my
asshole, not this asshole.
his heavy steel armor, which you have never seen bent and torn in this fashion, has been like punctured deeply.
So I have a pretty good chance to be free from this oath here if he dies. All the same, I'm gonna try to shuffle around him and not attract his attention.
Around whom?
This.
So you're gonna sneak around the dragon and attack the Mind Flayer.
What? Okay. So you have snuck behind the dragon, but that is your action for the round.
Yeah, no, I'm right.
But you are unseen at the moment.
Unseen.
Okay.
Horse has eyes on the target. Horse is also
So it is the
sporting a
dragon's
bit of
turn.
combat wood here.
Ew. Did not need to know this.
It's a dwarf war thing. It's just something that happens.
What's the dragon doing?
The dragon has eyes on your illusion and draws in a deep breath. What are you guys doing?
Turn undead.
Are you gonna just like convert him?
No, I'm gonna back foul beast back to the hell that spawned you. Let the light of the surface scourge, cleanse, and
You
burn.
are kind of a surface supremacist
I
here.
am something.
And he's doing it while lying on his
I prefer
back.
to think of myself as a surface patriot.
That's like, you know, I don't live on the surface, right? I'm a dwarf.
You're next Pat Dwarf.
Oh,
right.
I'm one of the good
Mike,
ones.
go for the turning.
Is it 20?
Yep.
There we go.
Turn that motherfucker. Come on, man, you can do it.
12.
No.
There. So you have managed to get the dragon's attention again.
Well, that's good.
So
It casts one baleful, bleached out undead eye at you and cocks an eyebrow.
He has eyebrows?
I mean, could you just picture this? He's lying there going, back!
He's having none of this shit.
Hand me the stone thing. That's dispelled by virtue of the fact that there's just so much magical energy going on there now.
I'm at his back, so I'm just gonna shank him.
Barbarian?
I have no idea what he's up to, so I'm charging him full tilt and I'm preparing to bury my axe in his chest.
Whom?
The dragon.
His chest is like.
I'm jumping.
Necromancer.
I have a good.
That's-
Barbarians can jump.
Well, what's happening
he
now is the dragon is spewing corrosive breath. Oh, let's move the necromancer.
Yeah.
She's bolting.
So a huge cloud of greenish, noxious-looking gas shoots out of the dragon's mouth. You need to save versus breath weapon. So that's half damage.
That's half. Okay. Good news, you only take 30 points of damage.
Flesh wound.
Your skin is like melting, like there's acid all over.
Is it still blue?
Yeah, it's still kind of like, but it's like a blurry, like wet liquid blue now.
I'm the only healer in the party, and I'm not even a full cleric.
We're fucking dead.
Why did our only healer
Charge headlong into danger.
He's an idiot.
Everyone declare their action for the round.
Okay,
No, wait.
Wes, what's your plan this round?
I dove to the side out of the breath's way.
Yeah, you're clear of the breath. You're good. Are you gonna?
I'll pull up my blow dart.
You stupid piece of shit.
Who has the dungeon master's guide?
Okay, you're an illusionist. You've got some spells.
Right.
Now's a good
And
time
a blow
for the big
dart.
magic.
Use your blow dart.
He saved all your lives
Probably
with
what
his
she was
fantastic force.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make him invisible so he
Yeah.
can get his ass up out of the way before he gets stepped on.
There we go.
That's a good call, Kelley.
Good question.
You did a good job with the bow last time.
That mind flare.
The mind flayer is now out of your line of sight.
Yep.
You would need to pursue past the dragon, which you may have learned is maybe not the smartest thing to do.
Can I go behind the dragon?
You can,
Everyone's
you can
taking this
try
little
and sneak
path
behind it
behind
if
the
you want to.
dragon. Let's
You,
become the walking space
I think we
there.
need to kill that dragon.
Only the paladin and I dare walk in front of the dragon.
I actually
For a
lie
minute.
down in front of the more specific.
You're lazy. I'm up.
You're up.
Let's axe to face here.
No, he.
I think that, but I don't say it.
You're half an embarrassment to my people.
So that's
Half an embarrassment.
Only half. The rest is
you
your
roll again.
money.
You get 2 attacks this round.
Do it again, Ogden. I believe in you.
No, yay!
Hey!
That is a negative 15.
I need a while to warm up. What did I say?
Hits with 5.
This dude is no joke. All right, so then roll damage.
Yeah.
One
Fuck him
D8.
up, Ogden.
8.
Whoa!
8 plus 16. That's a shit ton.
8 plus 6 is 500.
8 plus 16.
It's called new math.
You guys won at Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
So 36 points total from
Ogden.
X.
Okay.
Ogden.
Yeah.
Mr. the Axe.
Ogden
Yeah,
is way more useful than anyone else.
Okay, so basically you've gone in with your axe and like chopped out like huge chunks of like bone and rotting flesh from this giant.
So not
undead.
much has changed in his
Yeah, I mean
condition.
the dragon doesn't seem terribly hindered by it, but you have knocked off a considerable amount of its body mass.
I feel that I'm making progress here.
Do we have a smaller dragon model now?
It's like-
so it's reduced.
All right, Wes.
I like the gooey
Fucking
one.
do something, you idiot.
So you were casting
No, you
invisibility.
made me invisible.
Well,
You made me invisible.
Okay.
Okay, and that takes effect after the turning.
Yes.
So the baleful eye is
Where do you go?
Kelley.
Okay. So my options are either.
Yeah, you don't have the
Spaghetti
Mind
mouth is
Flayer
over
in
here.
sight at this point. You might be able to if you moved, but you're not sure.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the dragon.
Go for the
and
bow.
I'm
Are you
going to
gonna
go for my bow.
bow?
Yeah,
Okay.
way far away. So again,
Included in there.
higher. Oh, come on.
So
no.
both of those actually hit. You're
Okay.
good. Let's see some damage.
Let's see
Well
some
played.
damage.
What
No, you get
die do you need?
Damage is
D6.
3 again.
So 12 points.
Not much.
You clearly pissed it off. and now that Myke is no longer visible, it has turned its attention your way.
Yeah, I can't help it. You're screwed.
This dragon's very carpe diem, like it's in the moment. Whatever's right in front of it, whatever hit it last.
Well, it's dead. You know, it doesn't have a whole lot of.
Now wait a minute. I just took out a section of his chest and is looking at her.
She's the one who hit it last. The dragon doesn't have a very
short attention
focus well.
span, dragon.
It's
The
like a
dragon has a
magpie
very
dragon.
high vantage, and it can look at all of you.
Oh.
The dragon feels you have your reasons.
The dragon's like, squirrel!
Maybe I've scared it off.
But this one is like, come on.
Also,
man.
there's an arrow protruding right below the eye socket.
Ah.
Okay, well, I have a potion of stone giant strength, which surely would be useful against something spitting fire, yes? No?
That wasn't fire. That it spit like methane.
Corrosive
Acid
cloud.
or something.
So you know what it will make you massively strong,
Right.
and then you could theoretically go in and
Go
fight hand to
toe-to-toe.
hand if you wanted to go and fight hand to hand against a dragon.
Well, how about let's not and
Yeah,
say
that's
we
probably
did.
good, right? Next idea.
Crossbow.
Crossbow. All right, so what do I do?
roll that dice.
Roll that big black die.
5.
What's the THAC-O?
Do I just get the one shot? Is this all I get?
There's like an old rotted piece of scale that was just strong enough to withstand your.
Bang!
Well, it's a crossbow, so you'll probably be spending the next 20 minutes going.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
All right,
Your turn.
Necromanceress.
I'm going to magic missile his squiddy little face off.
Okay. So 4 out of the 5 missiles fizzle away and have no effect. One of them hits and like leaves a noticeable burn in the road.
Wow.
So roll damage for 1.
That rots. That will be 3.
The Mind Flayer is going to stop and turn to you. Let's take. Where's the Mind Flayer figure?
Right here?
He's right here.
All right. The two of you are now
Toe-to-toe.
off the board as far as everyone else is concerned. You've run into the shadows.
Oh, okay. Bring it, Mind Flayer. It's a wizard's duel.
And the Mind Flayer is now pissed off and has turned to you.
He's pointing right at you.
Yeah.
You! Mind you, he
Coming
was,
for you.
he was not pissed off when he was shot
No,
with
I
2
noticed
arrows
that, yeah.
and then stabbed with 2 throwing knives with the magic missile. That got his attention.
Yeah, that little.
That was the straw.
Actually burnt the robe.
I'm gonna.
You gotta order these things.
Okay.
The internet. Do you know what shipping is?
Slaves
If
died
your
to
attack
make this
successful,
spell.
you will do 4 times your normal damage.
All right.
Its butt.
What's your THAC-O?
12. That is not.
So
a hit.
you charge in and you like jam like your sword into what you think is its shank hole, but it's actually just a scale that had been like bashed in to like make like a wound, and it turns
You
your
did
weapon.
find a pus patch
you
on the
called
upper inner
him
thigh,
No,
but
wait. Now wait just a minute.
It was kind of gooey, but you
I
know,
get
Wait
extra
just a
attack?
minute.
Wait, I'm also a dwarf, so do I get a better attack versus hitting this fucker?
for being what?
Smaller.
No,
You
because
know,
everybody knows
actually,
dwarves are specialists
giants.
in undead dragons.
to be fair,
I think they get a
To be
disadvantage.
fair,
can I
that's
have
a
the
ridiculous
player's
question.
handbook? To be fair, I do think there might be a bonus against large creatures, and I will look it up just for you.
Well played, Sykes. Well played.
Massage.
Way to rules lawyer it.
Just
Nice rules lawyering.
don't I get? Do I get more than 1 attack? Everyone else gets more than 1 attack.
Not with a backstab.
Oh,
you got
yeah,
1
yeah.
shot at that.
Okay.
And you
I see.
choked.
I see. I see how it fucking is. Everyone fucking gang up on the thief.
You do not get a bonus to your attack, but if it attacks you, you get a +4 to your armor class.
So you got that going for you.
All right. So at the very least, I'm cool.
Right, well, thanks for nothing. Over to the dragon.
Back to the dragon. What's
Doesn't matter.
happening?
He's not looking at me.
Meanwhile,
You're the NPC. You can make it attack what you want. It has plenty of people to be pissed off at.
Pissed off. Moves to here. Moria takes 10 points of claw.
Wow.
Cherie
Yes.
takes
Wow.
12 points of claw. Cherie, you have a name too. It's Sneaky.
It's sneaky.
Sneaky.
It's my little pony way.
S-N-E-E-K-I.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Wait, where do I write this stuff down?
And Wes, what was the gnome's name?
Muppet.
Moppet.
Muppet? Muppet. Muppet?
Moppet takes 10 points of bite.
Moppet.
Moppet, yeah, apparently that's his name.
Everyone declare your action for the round. Mike, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna rise and strike it.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image so it doesn't bite me again.
So it just bit you?
Yeah.
You cannot cast a spell this round because you've just been bit.
I'm gonna put
when you've just been attacked, your concentration is messed up. You're unable to cast a spell.
This is your moment.
Poke it with the knife. Yeah. You guys are making fun of the illusionist who protected all of you except the barbarian from like 60 points of damage.
This sort of physical business is not usually your
Yeah,
forte.
that's not your thing.
Like.
I'm gonna hide behind this little...
So you're gonna run.
Yes.
Okay. Cherie?
How about time for the potion of the stone giant thing and the short sword because fuck it.
Okay.
YOLO.
It's in your grill. It's in your grill.
It's the Durgar Assassin's motto.
Because fuck it.
Up there.
Your strength is temporarily raised to a 20,
Sweet.
giving you a +3 to hit and a +8 to damage.
Okay. All right.
But
so
like you are strong enough that you could do that if you wanted to.
how long do I stay that strong?
You don't know.
Okay.
Sam?
Like, it doesn't know I'm there. I can backstab it.
You can still back. You think you
This
can
is
die?
it. This is Horse's chance for redemption.
All right.
Give me 2 percentile rolls to see if that's a sneaky charge.
A sneaky charge.
A sneaky, peg-legged, bright red-haired, meatly cleavered
29
charge.
Move silently.
You're good.
Do I have to hide in the shadows?
Not from behind.
Not from behind.
You gotta hide behind the shadows so that you don't catch their eyes and give away your position. Roll it.
Oh, okay. Okay, roll for bullshit.
God damn, man, when this horn, if you don't bring it down too slowly, the horn goes get freaking high.
I rolled a 55.
Good.
Alright. Let's fuck this guy up.
Okay.
Get to smiting.
Let's go. Pass the conch to Mike.
All right, I'm making my attack. I only get the one, right?
Well, you're specialized. You get
So 2.
2 attacks first round, and if you continue fighting, 3 attacks the next round.
All right, first one 7, second one 9, and I have a Fako of 2.
So both of those hit.
All right, and damage 1d12 against large creatures.
He's got him.
So that is 9 plus 11 for a total of 20 plus 7 to each. So
34.
34. Cleanse and burn.
Bachelor.
And sit.
Alright, Ogden. Let's get some fucking barbarian mojo going on here.
Okay. Ogden.
Okay.
What a charmer.
Did that actually
No
happen?
wonder he's still a bachelor.
I think he was doing that. So please tell me you got that on camera.
2.
No.
No.
Do that again.
Ogden, come on.
13.
Okay, 2 hits.
So 24
11,
plus 5
yes.
and 6 is
35.
11.
35.
So 35. All right. You have you've chopped off one of its legs. Like you've made like a dragon haunch that you could.
Well, now
if it
I'm
wasn't
suddenly
undead, you
needed.
might want to roast it over a
Turn it into
fire.
an umbrella stand like an elephant's leg.
Conch to West.
Wes's move was run away,
Okay.
which was a very legit move.
Now
under
that
the
I'm here.
circumstances.
Kelley.
So I'm using my longsword. I have 5 over 2. So since this
So
is
this
the first
round
time
you
I'm
get
using
2
it,
attacks.
2.
2 attacks this
2
round.
attacks. And it's a Fako of 6 for this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
So 2d6 plus 2. So this plus 4.
It's 5? No, that's a
6 and 6 and 6.
Oh, double 6. Well,
Oh, max damage.
Sweet, sweet. Cherie?
the conch.
My arms are only so long.
The D20 conch.
All right, so I'm very strong and I have a short sword. And, oh, let's do this.
It is.
Or not.
What did you roll?
Is your
5.
But you plus
An assassin's attack on the warrior tail. So you have a short sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not hit.
But isn't there a plus to hit for her strength too? She's got
Yeah.
this.
Oh, you got a +3, so that would have been an 8, but that still does not hit.
I'm bad at
And
this.
then
sorry.
there's the,
Well,
then
Thaco
there's a
seems
plus
really
12
low
brace
for an assassin.
coolness factor.
It does. Well,
And plus 30.
Not from behind.
I'll pick up the pieces of my shattered life and move on. It's
Look, just remember, you haven't failed until you stop trying.
This is true. It's not how many times you fall down; it's how many times you get up.
Let's move to horse for the final attack against the dragon.
That's what I'm talking about.
That hits.
That hits. That hits. All right. Give me a D8 because B Hole Shankin.
Okay, so I don't roll one.
I want to change my name to B Hole Shankin. Large, come on.
Come on, impress us.
4 plus
right
2, 6 times 4.
24.
24!
There you go.
You hit a critical vertebrae and break the creature's spine, and it collapses
softened him a
down.
warrior.
Yes!
Falls over.
Horse!
Fall over.
Motherfucking
Go
horse.
down.
The dragon
There we go.
screeches in undead pain, and the screech actually emerges from more than one hole. It's pretty nasty.
What does it
but
sound like? You're like you were to do an impression
Times 10.
Wait, you guys get one more of those.
of it. Use it wisely.
So wait, is it dead?
It is dead.
All right.
What's happening with the mind flare? And
That's where we've
We're about
moved.
to find out.
That's where we've moved.
Flaming hand.
No. Roll for initiative.
Oh.
Is it the higher roll or the lower?
4.
The lowest roll goes first.
Lowest roll goes first. Okay, you can do burning hands.
I do that. Burning hands. Now, according to this, there's no saving throw allowed.
burning jazz hands.
Well, there is no saving throw, but you, as a Drow necromancer, know that mind flayers have a very high magic resistance.
Yeah, well, you know, mind
And
flayers can
your spell fizzles out as it gets to the mind flayer. And the mind flayer attacks you in the face with its giant face tentacles, which you also know from your Drow experiences with mind flayers.
Funny
you're
that
just
I
going
didn't
to try
know
and
this
reach up your
until
nose and
after
eat
I
your
tried all
brain.
my magic spells.
Well, I mean, you know it now.
I do now.
Learning is half the battle.
2 of its tentacles lock onto your face and start to like
Burrow.
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 Into my face?
All right, well, charisma should lower a bit.
How big is his nose?
I'm being animated.
Bigger
I'm being
now.
animated.
Because like certain noses are easier for mind flares.
It's a little dainty elf nose.
You know what
Men
they
are always
say.
so hung up on size.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not the size of the nose.
Yeah, that's what they
It's the-
say. But
It is now your turn.
Okay, then I'm going to use my magical dagger. Or one
Okay.
of my magical daggers.
How many
And
do
stick
you
it through
have?
his head.
Can't miss. That range.
Yeah, that range.
You can miss when there's giant tentacles trying to eat your brain.
Well, that would
puts
mean that
his
his
tentacles
face.
all over me.
That would mean his face has got to be about here, and I'm sticking my knife
Tentacles.
up through his
Tentacles.
face.
What did I say?
Good. Roll it.
Roll it.
I'll roll it to hit.
You were rolling to hit with that dagger.
Do it.
20.
First of the game. First of the game.
well played, sir. Well played.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
just went
pressing.
Bonk right in his forehead. Well done.
It's like a candy apple. Now.
Into the brain.
Well done.
So you stab it and pop its head open, and are covered in like disgusting like brain jelly.
God, we can't do
Excellent.
anything without being covered in fluid.
Story of my
You
life.
chose a profession of sword fighting.
As a worshiper of the goddess of death and a necromancer, I relish this.
Okay.
Roll to relish.
With gusto.
Oh, man, that was very nearly critical relish. Okay, as the mind flayer collapses to the ground, your attention is naturally called to the medallion around its neck.
Which I take.
Bring that shit
Can I
back.
identify it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna loot this shit.
You're gonna loot a dead dragon.
I'm taking its eyes.
It doesn't
Its
have
eyes
any
have
eyes.
rotted
It's
away
they're
long
rotted.
since.
What?
There's one.
It clearly has eyes.
There's bone sockets that were glowing.
I'm gonna urinate in its bone sockets.
That you roll.
How can
You have to roll for that?
Yes,
How can
yes,
you
he
do that
actually
with a
does.
giant battle
He
axe?
actually does.
Roll,
gonna
roll to
want-
If
climb
you
the
short
top
out
of
the
the
peg leg, you're going to regret this for the whole adventure.
8.
Close.
Close, but
Close.
I successfully
Yeah,
urinate?
you did. You did.
Okay, so
I couldn't do that right after a fight. Like it takes me a while to relax. And
Takes you
unplunge.
No, not me. Dwarf veteran.
Yeah.
Things
that's-
are
all
a
right.
little unpredictable down there anyway.
Okay.
Now, under normal circumstances, I would set fire to that thing and burn it. That's what our order does.
Okay, you guys hear footsteps from in back. Somebody running your way. You don't see anything yet. Anybody taking any?
Yes, I am going to bravely put myself. This is from here, like that. You know, crouching manfully behind my shield, ready to go.
I'm going to watch from the shadows.
Hiding manfully behind your shield.
Okay, pardon me, folks.
I'm ignoring the sound of the footsteps and I'm searching for her.
Okay.
You.
In a small chamber down the hall, you find Erin lying on the ground with the mind flayer on top of her, and she has
Now is not the time for
her dagger is in its head, and like its tentacles are stuck to her face, and it's way gross.
The wizard who just ran into the room. Oh, gods beneath, you're here. What happened?
I overslept.
I gestured to the situation before.
The dwarf had to go. Sorry.
I say this happened. I say horse happened.
Someone peed on a dragon.
Who brought that down here? What?
Oh, I'm going to bring
I've been waiting for you to arrive, and I was in my chambers, and I awoke not a moment ago and heard a horrible...
Gesturing for Ogden to follow, I carry what's left of the head down towards, from my face.
Before she does that, do I have any control over my actions with her?
You have control over your actions.
So I grab her by the throat, pin her to the wall, and say, "Explain."
Put
God,
me down.
you are a very patient barbarian.
Do I have any control to react?
You can totally do that. You can do that.
I can't command him to put me down?
Well, you dispelled magic.
You dispelled
on him.
magic, and it was really
That was maybe not the
effective.
smartest thing you should have done.
You shot that spell right at him,
Counterproductive.
and then rolled really well. Pete and I were back here like,
I hate my life.
wow.
Just whip out. You've got like 14
You no
charisma.
longer have control over your.
He's got like
Whip out what?
Just whip it out.
So while you're formulating your answer,
All right. I look meaningfully at the wizard as I am urinating,
so well.
and I say, "I'm still listening."
That is a breach of bathroom etiquette. So look someone in the eye and talk to them while urinating.
No, there's no etiquette if I initiate it.
And the dwarf goes,
If he talked to me while I was urinating, that'd be bad. But someone has to move this plot along.
I've engaged in negotiation with some of the foulest of the Underdark's dwarves. No offense, milady.
None taken.
And this is the first time I've had one pissing in pus while attempting to answer my questions. What happened in here?
I drank quite a bit before we came down. I try to summarize events as best as my 8 charisma will allow.
So wait, you saw me in here before?
Right, and then you turned into a thing. And then
What,
that thing went
the thing that the lady up against the wall being held by the...
Excuse me, I have to deal with.
Oh, my contact, all right. Put her down, please.
I ignore him.
Don't do it often.
I'm going to need to have a little conversation before I can progress.
Ogden,
Yes.
will you do me a favor and just roll an attack?
I see this. Let me know
No,
when
you're attending someone's wounds. You're on the other side of the. You're on the underside of the giant dead
By way out
dragon.
of this one?
Sure.
All right. I see, girl, you idiot.
Now, Rich, I hate to do this, but it's almost 11 o'clock.
I know.
You have
I have a thing.
an engagement?
What happened to...
I could just kill her.
Brian, yeah.
Brian was here a minute ago. There
he is.
It's more convenient for everyone that way.
Come on over.
Why is the dwarf lying down?
Because I pulled the dragon off the
tired.
table and the dwarf
I am
Ran out of pee, it's just
standing a
inflated.
little too close.
I need a
I
nap.
have been unloading gallons
He's
into this.
exhausted.
Now?
Are you getting all of this? Including
Okay, I'm
all-
Brian McClellan, and I'm taking over for Richard Morris as Erin a Deathweaver, and apparently I'm hot.
Tell them about what you do.
Oh, I'm an author. I write, my book's Promise of Blood, and I write epic fantasy.
Tell them about your beard.
My beard, it's named Frank, and it's generally pleasant, but please don't touch it without asking.
Tell them about jam.
Jam. I really like jam. I get a little
Is this
sweaty.
happening?
We do this to everyone.
Can you share food?
I do not share food. I stab people that try to take my food.
All right, that's okay. Enough of this shenanigans.
Is everybody back?
That was a serious fucking game.
Happy to be back.
All right. And your character is currently being choked to death by a gigantic barbarian.
Oh, that's
just FYI.
Like, is she into
Just so
it?
you know, you would enslave the barbarian using a command spell, but then you dispelled magic because the barbarian was also under the effects of the confusion spell during the combat. Unfortunately, the dispel magic had the effect of both freeing the barbarian from the confusion, but also making him aware of the fact that he's been your slave.
Wow.
Counterproductive.
That was poor planning.
However, you did save the barbarian's life.
It was, and I got to tell you, when we explained this to Rich and told him what he'd done, yeah, he face-palmed pretty epically.
So
and then he passed it off to you.
He passed it off to you.
I'm hot, but I'm not that smart.
That makes two of us.
All right, so talk your way out of this.
All right. Don't choke me.
That's
Why
that's
did you
some
control
role-play
me?
right there.
What is wrong with you? I saved you. I love you.
You didn't just save him. You didn't just save him. You used a wand of resurrection to bring him back from the dead, which is how you got him out of the gladiator arena.
Tell him
You owe me everything.
Can you say this? Because
Liz,
Now say I love you again.
I love you. I love you. I only did it to be with you.
Well, he's not very smart. It might work.
Just slack off a little bit. I can explain myself.
Do you want to slack off? She loves you, man.
Can I slack off?
Roll the slack off.
Come on. Just.
Yeah. All right. So I throw her to the ground.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
Are the two of you done? Are you done now?
Not talking to me anymore.
No, I'm done talking to you. You negotiate with your pants around your ankles. That's not even a real foot.
All right, let me roll.
Is this what the surface dwarves sent us? Is this who we're sending into battle the Drow?
I've seen some shit.
Wait. That thing you're holding. That thing you're holding.
That I'm holding?
No, him. He's holding. You actually have the head of the Mind Flayer and you have a medallion. Give. This, we've been given a great boon. This medallion will let me send you directly to the temple. There will be no need for sneaking through Menzabaran. I know, we were...
I was looking forward to the sneaking.
And it would have been great because the red-haired one wouldn't have made it.
This is true. He's too dehydrated.
I can send you directly there. Some of you appear to be injured. You have holes in you.
I do, but I always put my troops first, which is why I healed this nerf head.
The useless spirit neblin.
Are you quite ready?
Oh,
I'm
let's
ready.
do this. Let's do this.
Born ready.
Why don't we scrape everybody off the map? I have another piece of paper.
Really interested to see where the romantic subplot goes. That came out of nowhere.
I declare my love when I'm being choked. I'm
Decides
sorry.
between me and my own character.
So she is.
I've heard about that kind of thing, but you know.
Okay. Who is stepping through first?
Me?
That's what I thought.
Fools rushing in, etc.
The Emperor is my shield.
Wait a minute. Are you cross?
Who's next?
Did you
Who's
come
next?
from Warhammer?
No, I
Who's
said the
next?
Temple of the
then
the Divine Emperor Claudius.
I'm bringing
They
up.
stole it from me.
I declared my love for this guy, but I don't think I really love him. I might need your help killing him.
This got uncomfortably deep. Like, I hope you are picking this up. I hope you're picking this up. He doesn't really love Ogden.
No, I don't.
I'll try. But we gotta.
You just need to show you?
No, they told me. This one just said she loved me.
I went through first.
Okay, she's fine.
Kind of works too.
And you and that other girl, you're real great.
No one's ever said that to me before, ever. Honestly.
Why does she love you?
No one's ever even liked me before.
No, dude, don't.
You have no idea what they did.
You're not
There's
intelligent
bitches and
enough
they
to
have flails
contemplate
with
promoting.
real snakes on them that bite me when they hit.
What does she really want?
Okay.
Yes.
You've stepped through. You are in a long, ornate hallway that ends in a pair of double doors. There appears to be some sort of side passage.
Is he walking ahead of me?
He is in front of you, but you recognize this
Can we
place.
keep our early healer not in the front?
He's a paladin.
Yeah, good luck stopping that.
There'll be bad ones behind these doors up ahead, many.
What accent is that?
Ogden.
Okay.
Ogden Drow.
Ogden the Irish. How many? How many?
How many?
And what kind?
I count.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Oh wait, Moffat could be potentially not useless here.
Oh right.
You know what? If I had a spell that could damage somebody, I would take it
It happened again! Jesus Christ! Who gave us these?
We are going to skip ahead, and I'm just going to say that with the noise you guys have been making,
The sloshing of Sam's bladder.
the sloshing that the dwarf makes whenever he walks for some reason. Initiative. D6.
What is it?
Is it
What
so
you
the two
see,
Drow warriors
what you
and one
see
Drow
is two.
wizard?
Yeah, what you see is two Drow. They look like guardsmen, and one Drow looks like a priestess.
She's holding a whip. The whip has 3 heads. Each head appears to be a live snake that is like writhing around in
Roll
his
to see if I'm in.
Zoned in on that one.
That is the is
Party
probably
initiative is 6, which is good if you want to not have
go
initiative.
if you want to go last,
Yeah.
which
was my plan all along.
the Drow get to go first here. Priestess steps to one of the corners. She can see, but she's got cover, and she's shrieking something in Drowish. Whatever their dark
Let's declare some
language
action
is.
here, fellas.
Oh wow.
Let's do some-
Okay,
let's do some
both of them swing on you, and one of them swings so hard and with so much enthusiasm, you're like, fucker's gonna lose his sword. He's gonna, there it goes. There it goes.
Not too
So,
smart. Right, our actions?
and it is your action.
All right, I will swing at
The one who's
this
still,
one.
yeah.
The one who still has the sword.
What's your action gonna be?
Seeing how the paladin is outnumbered, I'm gonna cast a suggestion spell and have one of those guys go after the fucking dwarf.
How about the priestess? Wes, how about the
I've been
priestess?
fucking yelling my ear for the past.
Okay, you know what? We'll get to that. Let's have some die rolls. Mike, to hit.
13.
That'll do it. The look on this Drow's face, and this again is a look that you've seen before. It's sort of the life flashing before his eyes, face, but he's still up.
Wow.
Barbarian, 14. You know what? I'm going to give you the bull rush. You went past the one with no weapon, and you are in the priestess's grill.
My suggestion spell?
Yep. On the priestess that she attacked the dwarf.
She probably has a
Well,
huge
you
saving
can't really cast a suggestion spell on someone who's actively being attacked.
Yeah.
Because they're not really going to be listening to your whispered suggestions.
Well, in that case-
Suggestion spell is more for like.
Have you ever considered
moment.
your financial future?
In that case, you don't really need a spell to get the little guy. So I'm gonna pull out my blow dart. I'm conserving my spells for later on.
That's actually not a bad course of action. 10. What's your THAC-O?
14. No, 16.
So you hit a 6.
Oh, I hit?
Well,
16, and their
so surprised.
so their THAC-O is 10.
What the hell?
4. So
Yeah.
Did it go past me?
oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I could interpret that as I know your evil thoughts. I've seen some shit,
we're
buddy.
never even getting to it.
All right.
So she is undercover, right? She is covered.
She is covered. She's only. We're going to say AC
Seinfeld
like
episode of
AC
D&D.
-2, -3 to hit her at this point.
Now be aware that if you roll badly, you will hit the barbarian.
And you rolled badly.
That's
For
not
her, I don't
badly
think that's
for
that
her.
badly.
Yeah,
What did you hit?
I got a 3.
What do you need to miss?
Ranger bonuses?
I get something bad.
Oh, I accidentally rolled a 0.
Right.
That's definitely
See, this is what we're saying. Crack shot.
Give me damage on a pair of arrows in our priestess.
Oh, you're a dark elf hunter.
Your specialty is killing dark elves.
Okay.
So it's plus 15 for each of those arrows.
So,
Or is that only with your sword?
I'm going to cut to the chase here.
He's dead.
You are extremely disappointed because as you arrive in the face of the priestess, her throat sprouts a pair of arrows and she topples backwards dead. You really wanted to mess her up.
Yes.
And somebody kill stole.
Heel sealing.
Now you're
Heel
mad
sealing.
at me.
Silly.
Okay.
All right. So is there in fact anybody for me to kill?
Yes, it's an
there's-
unarmed one, but he's
That one.
unarmed. He's unarmed.
Good. They'll be easy.
Dart to the armor.
Get him for information.
I wanted to, well...
Break his legs.
Do him. Stab him in the knee.
Cherie?
Yes.
As a Dwergar assassin facing a House Bane Drow, you would find it very, very emotionally difficult to do anything but kill
Okay,
that
let's do that
creature.
then.
Kill him.
Yes.
And I'm a shitty roller today. Oh my god, 5. I don't know,
Assassin
man.
in training? It's like...
I'm a remedial assassin.
The unarmed one, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
I'm here for comic relief,
Okay.
really.
And you're aiming at the one who's unarmed?
Yes.
He looks shocked and terrified.
Is he alive?
Alive,
I would
but
knock him
shocked
over.
and terrified.
Like you just
And
like
confused, I would
4
think.
sizzling beams of light just shot out of your finger and like.
He looks all right.
Questioning tactic.
So it's me. Is there any beehole I can shank here?
Nope, they are all facing you.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna shank a pee hole then.
Sam's kind of lower bodily
I'm
fixated
gonna-
today, I think.
Sam, would you like to
Sam.
stab an elf?
I would like to stab an elf.
Thank
In the
you.
I would
Beehole?
like to end this elf that is barely holding on, so I
Roll,
can take
roll
credit
the
for it.
die of ending elves.
All right, so 9 with a take of 12.
That apparently is not the die of ending elves.
I go straight through his leg. I knew it. I was too ambitious.
Okay,
Okay, so as that happens, I grab a hold of the priestess by the throat, begin dragging her dead body toward the double doors and yell, "This way!"
you're taking her with
Okay,
you.
no,
I'm going to
yeah,
open the door and throw her body in.
Fabulous.
All right, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, the one without a sword, he is turning his back to you and getting ready to bolt for the door. The one who actually still has a weapon, go ahead and hand me the big D20. Again, spang off the shield. He gave it his best. In fact, though you despise evil, there is an element of nobility here because you recognize that this is a guard who is willing to do what guards are supposed to do.
And the best I can do is give him a good death.
Swing, Mike.
17.
Okay,
I get 3
that's-
attacks this round, right?
All right, well, he has fallen into 3 separate pieces.
He's done. He's done.
He's done. He's done.
Excessive force there, sir.
So Ogden, the doors appear to be barred shut, but you're pretty sure you could throw the priestess right through them if you really wanted to.
Well, do I have to bang her a few times to break them open at all?
Probably.
Then I'll
Probably
use her
do have to
body
bang
as
her.
a battering ram to break the door open. It's probably going to make a terrible mess. And when the doors burst open, shoot, I'll throw the body in.
Okay, pull everybody
left?
forward to the doors.
Make an open doors roll. We never get to do those.
Is that off of this die?
Your open door
Yeah, 10.
is a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a d20 roll?
Open doors is 1 through 6, and he fails on a 1.
All right.
I mean, with his. Okay, so you're pounding
I'm
the
pounding her
priestess
body
against
against the door.
and you
This doesn't seem to be
realize
working.
after 3 strokes that your hands are wet and the door isn't open and there isn't enough of her to function. So why don't you make a door roll just with fists?
Wiggle it first.
Somebody want to roll for turning knob?
This is Moppet's time to shine.
Pull the
Oh,
handle.
thank you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if we just turn the knob?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Slide everybody all the way down to that end.
Nice. Well prepared.
Ooh,
Well prepared.
I can cast mass invisibility.
Oh,
I like the sound
do
of
that.
We should do that.
Do that.
Yeah, they would
fucker.
never know that we just entered.
Where'd they go? Well, guess they're not here anymore.
Must
well,
have been a
doo-doo-doo.
trick of the light. All right. While run around making scary noises. They convince them that the temple is haunted.
the jangling arms.
What's that knocking?
What you're looking at here is, they almost look like spider legs, big pillars, big vaulted ceilings.
Totally
beautiful
coincidental, I'm
ceremonial room, but kind of creepy. You are smart enough to recognize, there's some more of those back there. Oh, there's one. I think I've got 4 of them. They almost look like statues, but you're not fooled for a minute.
Oh, not fooled for a minute.
There is a priestess here, different priestess, just so we're clear, and a couple of really, really creepy looking,
Some sexy driders.
yeah, driders. And obviously from the knocking, they are paying attention to you. She is still paying attention to this. And there is
invisibility.
smoky, hazy, spiderifically sort of horrid magic happening there on the altar.
I shout, "The priestess! Don't let her finish the ceremony!"
You shout it? They didn't notice us, you fuck.
Oh no, they're facing you.
They totally did not notice the pounding of the door.
Directly behind him, I shout, "I'm back!"
Roll for action line.
The priestess looks and goes, "But you're dead!"
Can we
Don't forget
Roll for
you love
initiative.
him.
Okay, well, since I'm really pissed off about those poor elves being turned into Drider, I'm gonna go for the priestess. Oh, one! I actually
Critical
didn't get that
fumble.
one.
You fire the bow and the bow keeps going and the arrow
Actually,
is still in
where
your
is
She
hand.
rolled a 1? Yeah. Bowstring breaks.
One.
Bowstring breaks.
But one of them hit.
All right, over to Cherie.
All right. Well, since I have done such a bang-up job with my short sword so far, let's YOLO.
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 All right,
YOLO.
what are you attacking?
How about just the nearest spider thing? Since
would
I'm
be
not
here,
likely to
right?
actually
Yeah.
hurt anything anyway.
It will form a distraction for the rest of us.
Yes, yes. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
I'm here for you.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Yes, no?
Yeah, roll.
Rip and go.
9.
Nice
Well,
fight,
better
guys.
than I have been doing, so.
That must hit. It's a fucking
So that
spider.
was what was one of the huge spiders.
The
I have a
spider.
shoe that'll fix
The
it.
spider out of nowhere produces a sword and deftly parries.
You hit. Yes, you totally hit.
Well done!
Bravo, bravo.
Hello.
Now what do I do?
10.
10 points of damage.
Okay, you know full well that that was not your best swing.
It was not.
But the sound of crunching carapace is very satisfactory.
Yeah.
Pull the spider off the table.
Leave it.
Yay. Fuck you, spider.
So do these guys look like they're gonna be coming at us?
By these, define these guys.
these
No, they
three.
look like they're about to
They
leave.
are
They're about
all.
to read.
I want to cast an ice wall.
Shall we?
I want to cut off these three, like across the back.
Okay, so you are able to establish a wall.
Yay.
You
I
built
knew
a
that.
wall right here of ice, a foot thick.
Okay, so you have moved undetected. Myke.
Not, having learned my lesson from the dragon, I'm not going to give anyone an attack opportunity. I'm charging the first Drider.
Okay.
Now, do these count as large creatures or regular size?
Regular size.
Regular size.
D10s, please.
It's a regular-sized giant spider with
Did
a
I
lady
hit?
torso.
As he runs interference, again, running by, aimed at
Oh, you
priestess.
better not steal my kill.
Okay.
Great train coming.
That the pain train's coming.
Eight trains
Hey,
coming.
great train's coming.
All right, I'm gonna
You're
distract
here for
her
my
with
glory.
a phantasmal force, so try to get her to not manage
Okay.
ritual anymore.
Muppet, you fuck. He rolled
Okay.
a 1.
He rolled a 1. You feel really, really good about this spell. Really good. This is the Dunning-Kruger of phantasmal force spells. It is the drow with the bow, and this is one of the more disturbing things you guys have seen a critter do. Skitters like along the side of the altar with all the legs and ooh,
Oh,
and
what?
moves to here.
So beehole block.
Beehole block. And as she does this, a pulse of anti-magic washes away from her, and whatever phantasmal force may have happened that you felt really good about it dissipates.
Way to spare
So-
his feelings.
I can dispel magic with my Holy Avenger if I can reach her.
God forbid we make Moppet own up to his mistakes.
And then the smoke clears.
Oh God, we're about to get a Deus Ex Machina. What?
Dun dun dun.
Oh no.
That's a bad day.
As she appears, spilling from the altar, we have just sort of a swarm of spiders. The way to think of those is that for like that far in any direction, there's spider, bitey, attacky swarms of things.
Each individual spider is about the size of a squirrel, and there's like 100 of them.
Yeah.
What? 100
I'm staying
squirrels?
back.
I pull out a
No.
bag full of nuts
You
and throw
stay
them,
behind.
scattering them.
Okay, so we've got the chicken front. She is a Drider, not Drow.
She's Wolf.
Okay, the thing that is on
That's
the
the
altar
goddess.
right now
Is now
is the
the-
physical manifestation of the goddess Lul.
Yeah.
She's not a goddess.
Right.
She's a physical manifestation, and that's a thing that you all know you can kill.
Might just be easier to convert, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Get in there! Get in there!
Get in there. I'm like bait
All right.
now.
This was stupid.
What does my limited wish scroll do?
You have a limited wish. You have to word it precisely with the full knowledge that Howard and I are free to use your words against you and make them happen literally. And because it's a limited wish, you cannot just wish the problem away.
If I were you, I'd just say, I wish I'd never met these fucks. Disappear.
What's the best thing for me to attack over here?
Where are you? Which one
I
is
am
you?
over by where I killed the spidery thing.
That would be a good idea.
All right, we'll try that then.
Fuck her up, Cherie. Roll the fuck.
What did you roll?
It's a 6.
I can't.
I know, it's like my wrists are cursed.
Okay, you're losing like 8 hit points from the swarm of spiders that you ran through.
All right.
They're creepy.
That's cool. You could just kill me off. I kind of have to pee like Sam.
Anyone's got a Hail Mary thing on their character sheet? Now's the time to.
You got
I wish all the spiders can only see dwarves.
You got a buddy.
Excellent.
So I have a necklace of
Quasi.
that I'm going to use now. I can cast 1 7-hit die fireball. I'm going to aim it around this clusterfuck. On this.
Centering it on the priestess.
Then the bitey parts can't reach you. Is
Oh my God!
No.
No!
Okay.
I think Sam might have just exploded in a 7-hit die fireball.
That was a fireball. That was a fireball.
Save versus spell.
Oh. Good save.
Half damage.
Reversal of
damage.
fortune.
So I have to roll 7.
No effect?
You want to roll your own damage? Why don't you roll your own damage?
All right.
5.
Add it up.
5.
10.
12.
Another 5.
26.
26.
27. Was that 8? 7?
Yeah,
Was that 7?
That was 7.
27.
Yeah.
So that's not so bad.
You got 2 more opportunities to burn yourself to death.
Okay.
Yay!
Your beard is in flames right now.
So,
All right. I charge.
I'm still alive, but I'm very badly burned.
I'd like to.
So the one on the right.
How's the spiders doing? Are they just kind of chilling in their pile?
Anyone who wades in to attack that
Gets
area is
bitten
also
by
going to be
little
bitten by a
spiders.
bunch of
Okay,
little
so
spiders.
5 and 17 with a FACO of 1.
On what
Or
planet
2.
is a squirrel-sized spider little?
Both of those hit.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, hand me the guy with the sword.
All right.
Yeah, mixture of meaty thunks and crunchy carapace, and he's out of the game. Game. As if this isn't life and death.
no game.
I'm going to cast my shadow magic spell, which is my only offensive spell I have, which I will turn into a fireball.
Okay. You got your second.
Motherfucker up!
So where are you throwing this?
At the big god.
Okay.
Okay, now you realize that if you throw a fireball there, you're going to hit all the people you're with, all the people that are right there too.
now wait a minute.
What was he throwing the fireball at?
He was throwing the fireball at the
He threw it up his
priestess.
own ass by the sounds of
Before the
it.
barbarian was there.
Yeah, before the
man.
barbarian was there.
You can take it, right?
And to be fair, Myke is dispelling magic in the local area right now.
I'm just by magic in the tri-state area.
Well, I mean, like
Tri-spider area.
Myke is attacking Lolth. Myke
Yeah.
is dispelling magic with his Holy Avenger.
Yep. This
so really,
round-
any spell you throw in there is. All right, so you throw a lightning bolt in there and it fizzles out right as it's about to get there.
Well
You're not
done.
really sure why.
Well done, Smurf, Medlin.
Somehow you at
Okay,
least I
damage.
did something.
I feel like the soundtrack of this battle is Enter the Gladiator.
5 plus 2.
5 plus 2,
I think
7.
it's just a series of slide whistles.
3 plus 2, 5.
5.
All right, fuck her up, Cherie.
Yes, we're going to swing for the fences here.
All right. You're due 1.
Well, 11.
That's something.
Better than the 1
Better
last
than
time.
nothing.
Who
Better
are
than
you attacking?
nothing.
She's attacking Wolf.
Loth again. All right. Next.
Sherry, what do? I attack. Doesn't hit.
Nah.
Well, shouldn't I roll? Nope, doesn't hit. Never mind.
All right, I'm gonna cast a magical missile at the priestess.
I need to phrase this wish properly.
15. 15 on the
I wish all the spiders attacked the god.
Boris, what are you doing? Redeem yourself.
All right. Next missile. I can feel this one doing. It's gonna
Okay,
be better.
where point on the map where you are aiming?
That one.
Okay.
Fuck Ogden.
You're also barbarian save or spell.
All right.
How's your fireball hitting?
We're doing okay. I may have declared my love for him
I did.
to keep him from killing me, but I don't actually.
No backsies. No backsies in love. Shit.
Wolf,
Yeah.
you have done a lot of damage to her physical form. She has lots and lots of spells and stuff at her disposal. What she chooses to do is heal herself this round.
What are her
You
spiders
might
doing?
be able to end this.
Well, 3 of them are trapped behind an ice wall.
But what
So-
about this one and all those little spiders?
All of those spiders are attacking.
How
You see
high is
them
the
on the
wall?
top of the wall of ice, and they leap down.
All right. Let's do the wish.
So who's closest
I wish
here?
all the spiders attack their
One spider leaps down right here.
loof
The physical manifestation.
of loof.
One spider attempts to
Because
leap
you can't
directly
actually
onto
I
the
wish she'd go
barbarian.
down with 1 point.
Howard, can you roll it to hit for
Against
a
the
leaping
barbarian,
spider?
AC2.
Yeah.
All the physical manifestations.
What's the THACO? Miss.
All right. The spider like leaps at you, and you sort of like bat it aside, and it lands right next to you. And then the last one.
Cherie, what's your AC?
The important thing is at least I'm safe.
Shit, I don't know. What's
Yeah, you're
that?
the heck back.
At least we're safe.
Unless they cast a
Oh,
spell.
0. 0.
How you doing? You don't need him. You got me?
Just shut the door.
That's why they were decorations.
Yes.
The Drider is also attacking the barbarian.
We're gonna give her a THACO of 5
Okay.
and a banana of power.
And a banana of power. Misses.
All right,
Okay.
that's the enemy round.
That's the enemy round.
Your time.
All right.
I want to use my wish.
No, fucker.
Oh, you know what? You know
Have
what?
you worded it?
This is your last opportunity in this game to use the wish. So,
What do you wish
for play purposes, wish.
Wish fast.
I wish all the spiders devoured the physical manifestation of loof.
Of wolf?
Loof?
Help me with the wording again. What did?
He wants the spiders to devour the physical manifestation of the German Air Force.
Give the exact phrasing very carefully one more time.
I wished that all the spiders in this room would attack and devour the physical manifestation of
Lol.
Lol.
Yeah. That's That's her name. We got that.
That's fair.
That's pretty
That's fair.
straightforward. That's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Okay. If it's got 8 legs but doesn't have a human torso, it's now facing Lol.
Way to go!
I'll wish.
Might slow her down.
Team up.
Guys, thank you very much. That was
Thank you. Well done.
Very cool.
It's time to start the show, we got it under control. You know our stats are gold and we're ready to roll. Traveling pairs, sling it downstairs, but there's something waiting for us. We make a plan of attack, we fight back to back. We're gonna have to stack a little slash and hack. They keep on dissing me, my low dexterity. Wait until they hear the chorus. Sooner or later, the dice land on the table. You know that's what fables are made of. Everybody sing, oh yeah, it's a critical hit. Everybody sing, oh yeah, it's a critical hit. This is a critical hit. My main man and double damage with it. Oh yeah, it's a critical hit. Everybody sing, oh yeah, it's a critical hit. It's critical. That ain't how we roll. Oh no, it ain't stolen. We on a roll. Hey, we on a roll. That ain't how we roll. Oh no, it ain't stolen. We on a roll. Hey, we on a roll.
The undead dragon has brought his own small mountain and moves with it.
Sometimes they're just painted for pretty.